Africa because they didn't want the world to know that the Egyptian civilization was a black civilization. Okay. It was Kwame Nkrumah who pushed almost all the North African countries into the Casablanca group, and then it forced a political marriage with an Egyptian woman, so as to be able to bring them to the OAU, and then with the NASA of Egypt, together with him in the non-aligned movement, he was able to seal the deal. In his lifetime, he had something called Africa, which included North Africa. Otherwise, the saying was that the Sahara divided us. Nkrumah rather said the Sahara united us. So for me, the fact that geographically Kwame Nkrumah was able to bring Africa together, I would always champion the cause that Nkrumah united Africa before he died.
Mr. Anachi, I know there's a lot to talk about Nkrumah, considering who he is, but because of our limited time, we want to make it very snappy. But the debate still rages on as to whether we should have founders, that's a singular, or founders plural. As a historian, where do you stand on this very particular issue?
Which one? Do you mean founders or founder with the apostrophe?
So there's founders, which is singular, and then founders, which is plural. So where do you stand? Should it be founders
please,
or...
We don't have... Please, we have never had founders in the world. Founders. We have always had a founder, singular. Even in America, you see the former president of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, sad. Just as he mistakenly or deliberately said Tete Kwashi was an Akwapi man, in the same way, he said that America had founders. America had a founder. The father of the American nation was called George Washington, one founder. And Ghana's founder was Kwame Nkrumah, indisputably. Why? It was Nkrumah who pushed Nikwabena Boni II to do the boycott of European goods. It was Nkrumah who pushed Sergeant Ajete and so many hundreds of ex-servicemen to where it ended. Many of them were shot. That was the 1948 riot that precipitated the setting up of the Watson Commission, which recommended a constitutional committee, Kusi Commission, to be set up. Then it was Nkrumah who declared a positive action that ultimately sealed the deal for independence. We never, the other 5 people on Ghana's CD notes, asked which of them contributed directly or indirectly to Ghana's independence. None of them. We have only one founder, and everyone who is a student of history will continue to accept the fact that we have one founder and will continue to have one founder. Nobody else.
And actually, before you part company, it's been 59 years since the government was overthrown on February 24, 1966. In your view, how has public perception of Nkrumah evolved since?
Well, if I heard you, what we have gone through after the fall of Kwame Nkrumah, I would say that Ghana, and for that matter, Africa, will never overcome the 1966 coup. You see, we had a leader who was in power for nearly 20 years, and then almost the rest under constitutional regime, 8 years. And with the same resources Kwame Nkrumah came to meet. What are those resources? 1, the human capital. 2, the minerals. 3, the lands for agriculture. Please, these 3, Nkrumah came to meet, and he didn't take them away. And as we talk now, Togo, Ivory Coast, name the other one, Burkina Faso, have not taken an inch of Ghana's land. And now we are producing more minerals than in Nkrumah's time. And even now we have oil and gas. But that we are not able to do 1/10 of what Kwame Nkrumah did. Not even 1/10. We are not able to do anything at all with reference to what Nkrumah did. That means that this is a man we will forever and ever miss. He left the country, he didn't take anything away. And those who said he was not good, they have been wallowing in other things I wouldn't want to mention, full of poverty, corruption, and all other things that in Nkrumah's time were not there. So we will continue to miss Kwame Nkrumah forever and ever.
We'll forever miss Kwame Nkrumah, forever and ever. And these are the last words of Anoche Frimpong, who is a lawyer and a historian sharing his thoughts on the legacies of the first president of Ghana. And I'm sure you also have something to share with us. We're active on Facebook, it's TV3 Ghana. Hopefully